good morning to you. Mighty fine of you to join me again. You got me grinning like a weasel in a hen house. Today I'm gonna take you to a place where you can stand in one spot and be in 4 different states at the same time. Oh, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Mr. Barlow, you are crazy like popping corn on a hot stove. But this is no taradiddle. Oh, you can do it. And I'm not talking just those of you that have been comfort food eating for the last 7 weeks in your house. Oh, no. Any old lanky cowpoke can do this. Stand in one spot and be in 4 states at the same time. It's called the 4 corners of the United States. Now y'all just take a gander at this map of our country, and you look for a place where there are 4 corners that come together. We call it a quadrupoint. There's that word quad. I think you've heard of it before. It means 4, so a quadrupoint. 4 points coming together. You can find it. I know you can. Did you hear what I said? I said, you can. You see, those letters in you can help you find these 4 corners of the United States where it comes together. And that U stands for the state of Utah. And that C stands for the state of Colorado. And that A is for the state of Arizona. And that N is for the state of New Mexico. The 4 corners of the United States. Now, before you start making a big ruckus about this quadrupoint, the only one in our country, let me tell you that this is no Disneyland. Why, if you go there, all you're going to find is a monument and a souvenir shop or 2. But in spite of that, about 250,000 people go there every year on vacation just to get a picture of themselves standing on that monument, standing in 4 states at one time. Now, what we got here is a young lad, a little whippersnapper. He's right in the middle of that monument, and he looks like he's about as pleased as a pup with 2 tails. Now, that monument's been there since way back, around the Civil War time, 1863, if I got it right. And there are 2 Native American groups that live in this area, and a good share of the land around it is owned by them. That's the Navajo and the Ute. Nowadays, we got these fancy schmancy things called GPS. Well, these people with a GPS are telling us that way back in the 1800s, they marked the 4 corners in the wrong place. They're actually telling us that it should be 1/3 of a mile to the west. Well, that makes me angry enough to swallow a horn toad backwards. Don't you give no cause to anything they say. It's out there, whether it's 1/3 of a mile away or where it is. Meanwhile, I'm going to go see if I can rustle up some breakfast with Mr. Blomberg. He promised he'd fry me up some cackleberries. You might call them eggs. By the way, is it just me, or is that old man's beard turning plumb gray these days? You have a good day.